Tensions flared at the start of the House Infrastructure Committee hearing on flood control projects yesterday. Marian Enriquez with the story.
The House Infrastructure Committee was supposed to grill contractors and resource persons from the DPWH about flood control projects on Tuesday. But as soon as the inquiry began, lawmakers found themselves butting heads with each other, stalling the hearing at least 4 times. The first back and forth ensued when Akbayan Party List Representative Shal Jokno sought to ensure that no lawmaker has any conflict of interest with the hearing. Jokno's motion was seconded by ML Party List Representative Leila De Lima.
The motion, Mr. Chair, for all the members of the 3 committees to make a full disclosure of their financial, business, and pecuniary interests that may be directly or indirectly affected by any investigation into the government's past or present flood control project.
When the House of Representatives investigates anomalies in flood control projects, we must ask, is it wise? Is it prudent? Is it proper for this chamber to investigate itself when there are already reports that some members here may be involved in these very projects?
Despite reservations from other lawmakers, Jokno's motion was eventually carried. The committee gave its members 5 days to submit a written disclosure of any conflict of interest they may have. The second hurdle came when Caloocan Representative Egay Erice moved to invite former House Appropriations Chairman Zaldico and former Senate Finance Committee Chair Grace Poe to the inquiry. Both were in charge of the Bicameral Conference Committee, where insertions in the 2025 budget were allegedly made.
Sapagkat yung mismong pagpoproseso ng mga insertions na ito ay nanggaling sa mga tanggapan.
Wala akong narinig na denial man lang sa previous chairman o sa previous members ng committee. Does this mean na hindi nila kaya i-dispute yung sinabi ko na 2025 budget is the most corrupt budget ever passed in the history of Congress? So I second that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Members of the majority then tried to block Erice's motion.
I am objecting on the motion. Chairman, I would like to know the reason why, because I would like to find out if we're going to invite them here, are they resource speakers or they are members of the House of Representatives? Are we going to ask them questions? Are they going to answer it?
The focus of our investigation is to nip the bud, putulin ang ugat para hindi na ulit tumubo. And with that, Mr. Chair, let's move forward to the interpellators that have signified their intention to ask questions.
At this point, Garin and Navotas Congressman Toby Chanco started bickering.
Sabi nyo kanina, kahit sino masagasaan, wala tayong sasantuhin, kahit congressman, kahit senador. So, paano tayo mag-iimbestiga? Paano nagkaroon ng insert? Under the name of Congressman Zaldico, ang insertion sa BICAM as proponent siya is 13,803,693,000. And we do not want to invite him as a resource person.
Mr. Chair, sorry.
Comsec, can you show this? Para lang sabihin, hindi ako
Mr. Chair, with due courtesy.
Wait, I have the floor.
Yeah,
I have the floor.
Yeah,
I have the floor.
No, Mr. Chair.
I have the floor.
Just to, on the
I have the floor.
On the record, Mr. Chair.
I have the floor.
We did not refuse to invite.
I have the floor.
Mr. Chair, suspend. Motion to suspend.
The hearing was then suspended, and when it resumed, Congressman Erice decided to defer his motion. As the hearing finally took off, lawmakers questioned relieved Bulacan 1st District Engineer Henry Alcantara on the questionable projects inspected by President Bongbong Marcos. Here, Alcantara admitted something.
Ngayon, ang tanong, Engineer, kayo po ba ang nag-propose ng mga projects na ito na may isama sa NEP? Pakisagot lang po. Kayo po ba ang nag-propose ng mga projects na ito para may sali doon sa NEP ng district office nyo?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, walang politiko na involved dito. Kayo po ang nag-propose na ito?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's very clear. Now,
Alcantara also admitted to lapses on his part in the inspection of projects in Bulacan. The president himself lamented incomplete and ghost multi-million structures fully paid for by the government.
Do you believe you are responsible for that? The ghost project na sinabi ng presidente, yung mga kakulangan sa mga materyales, sa kakulangan ng mga delivery ng supply ng materials? Do you believe you are responsible for that?
Yes, Your Honor. Negligence on my part. Inamin ko po may kakulangan ako dahil I did not personally go to it.
The House Infracom invited 16 government contractors of flood control projects, but only 11 were present. Those who skipped the hearing included businesswoman Sara Disgaya. The committee has issued subpoenas to these contractors who snubbed Tuesday's inquiry. For News 5, I'm Marian Enriquez. We are One News.